Welcome, one and all, to this occasion that is to offer tribute to all heroes of the American Revolutionary War, and especially to honor a patriot who gave service in 1776 that rests here in peace, Elijah Gunn Sr. The ceremonial program today is a patriotic endeavor to perpetuate the spirit of valor and courage shown by the patriots of 1776, that freedom might prevail throughout the land. By dedicating a tablet to Elijah Gunn Sr., in that persons who pass this way may be reminded to take pride in the heritage of their country, by recalling the era of the birth of our nation, when men and women suffered and died, that freedom bells might proclaim liberty throughout the land. Joyce Gunn Eberly, an ancestor of Elijah Gunn Sr. and a member of the Elijah Gunn Sr. chapter DAR, will now share with us the history of our honored patriot, Elijah Gunn Sr.
Elijah Gunn Sr. was born on December 25, 1759 in Sunderland, Massachusetts. He was the son of Nathaniel and Sarah and grandson of Jasper Gunn, who immigrated from the Highlands of Scotland in 1635. Elijah's military service is taken from his pension application deposition, recorded October 25, 1838 in Toledo, Ohio. He stated that he was, quote, in service as a volunteer in the Army of the Revolution and served 3 months in the Massachusetts line under Captain Seth Pierce of Shrewsbury, Major David Whitmore of Sunderland, Colonel Seth Murray of Hatfield, and James Lyon of Northfield, and that he marched from Montague on the 2nd day of July, 1780, destined for West Point as a place of rendezvous, that he passed through Great Barrington, Poughkeepsie, and Fishkill. On his way there, on the 2nd day of October of the same year, a skirmish took place at King's Ferry, where Major Andrew was executed, and that he was discharged then by his captain, who received orders from William Shepherd of Westfield, and that his first application for a pension was made under the law on the 7th day of June, 1832. That he passed muster under the inspection of Colonel Woodbridge of Hatfield at the age of 16 in the year 1780, and that he was then, or that he is now 74 years of age. Signed, Elijah Gunn. End of the quote. His claim was not allowed because he did not have 6 months military service as required then by pension law. The above information is recorded in Patriot Profiles. Another reference from the Massachusetts soldiers and sailors in the War of the Revolution lists Elijah agreeable to order of General Court of June 22, 1780, to serve for the term of 3 months from the time of his arrival at Claverack under Captain Pierce, Colonel Murray, that he was then a private, age 16, stature 5 feet 5 inches, residence Montague, and that he mustered July 17, 1780. The company raised to reinforce the Continental Army for 3 months. Elijah fought later also, along with his son Charles, in the War of 1812. In 1796, Elijah, with his wife Anna Sartwell Gunn and their 6 children, traveled with the Connecticut Land Company to survey the Western Reserve. The survey party met with disaster in their open boats on Lake Ontario and were cast ashore near what is now Canute, Ohio. Anna, the second pioneer woman to arrive in Cleveland, cooked for the party and served as a nurse, ministering to the needs of the sick and dying and attending to the dire necessities of young mothers. Elijah, with his family, lived for 3 years on River Street in a log cabin. Driven to higher ground by the presence of malaria from the swamps, the family moved to a 100-acre lot on the corner of Harvard and Woodhill Road. This land had been given to Mrs. Gunn in 1803 by the Connecticut Land Company in recognition of her services. The family then moved to Waterville, Ohio in 1815, and sometime later moved up the Maumee River near Florida, purchasing land from the government. Ownership of the present Gunn family farm and homestead was deeded in 1833 to Elijah Gunn Jr., son of Elijah Sr. and Anna. Elijah Sr. died on September 22, 1855, at the age of 95 years, 8 months, 8 days, and is buried on the Gunn family cemetery on the farm. A marker was placed on his grave by the Ursula Wolcott chapter of the DAR.
Our gratitude to those patriots of 1776 is offered by having placed this tablet at the resting place of Patriot Elijah Gunn Sr., and today dedicating it to him and all heroes of the War for Independence for their valor and courage to fight to fulfill their dream of freedom for America. In that vein of tribute, this tablet is dedicated to their honor and to the glory of God, who is the divine protector of mankind. The Elijah Gunn Sr. Chapter, National Society, Daughters of the American Revolution, honors Elijah Gunn Sr. for valor and courage in the line of duty during the War of the American Revolution, 1776 to 1783. The tablet is humbly accepted in behalf of the Elijah Gunn Sr. Chapter to cherish and watch over with loving care as an added tribute to Elijah Gunn Sr., patriot, for his service to aid in a victory for liberty, and that all Americans may have freedom from oppression as provided by the Constitution of the United States of America.